For 1,000 years, after the Plume Kingdom was destroyed, the valiant members of the Wind race carried their lingering energy and migrated to the Cloud Song continent. They established autonomy in the skies of Cloud Song continent, aiming to restore the former glory of the Plume Kingdom. They began recruiting humans and signing peace treaties with various races to coexist peacefully. The Holy Lancer is not only noble and refined, but also possess the ability to soar through the skies, making them one of the most revered races. They take pride in soaring high, claiming themselves as the most loved by people, as well as being exceptional merchants. Now a brand new class, the Holy Lancer, has emerged brilliantly. The Holy Lancer see themselves as enactors of divine judgment, upholding fairness and justice. Their lifelong faith is to spread the honor of the Lord of the Sky, safeguard the glory of the goddess Minerva, and aid those threatened by malevolence. Characteristics of the Holy Lancer class: God's Judge, who finds glory in battle. They can engage in combat in midair. The Holy Lancers belong to the faction of magical attackers, capable of flexible combat both on the ground and in midair. The Holy Lancer has two factions. The Fate faction increases attack stats, enabling the Holy Lancer to become a DPS or damage per second roll, while the Ordeal faction enhances defensive stats and boosts hostility towards monsters, transforming Holy Lancers into semi-tankers. Besides their ability to fight in both the air and on the ground, the fashion for this class is exceptionally beautiful. The Holy Lancers can deal strong damage and also has damage-resistant capabilities, enhancing both defense and penetration for the entire team. Their skill set for crowd control is incredibly powerful. 5-star difficulty requires an extremely high level of mastery and understanding of the Holy Lancer class. Their mobility is limited, making them susceptible to being kited. If they do not have the plus 30% movement speed or the Follow the Wind skill, or are not in the Skywalker state. Start the combo by using Divine Light to accumulate damage, or to dispel control effects. After 5 seconds, it will explode and deal damage to nearby enemies. Continuously use the skills Underworld and Feather Attack to deal sustained damage to the target. Remember to take the Frontier of Judgment to increase damage to monsters. Actively use Wishing Light followed by Cracked Sky to deal large area damage, along with crowd control and elemental damage. Use Wind Attack and Spinning Gun only when surrounded by a group of monsters or after gathering them. If you have Feather Gathering, while waiting for the skill cooldown, switch to Skywalker to continuously spam Plume formation. If the directional shooting skill is not good, you can use Cloudless Sky and Return of Judgment one after the other to control enemies. For a total of 5 seconds to deal damage, use ultimate skills Darksiders and Divine Sword to optimize damage to monsters. Use Strike to approach monsters and bosses. Continuously spam Underworld and Feather Attack to draw the boss's hatred. Using the Ordeal faction, when you have absorbed enough hatred, use Lance and Shield and Spinning Gun to reduce damage. Prioritize Plume Glow and Minerva's Judgment to cause monster debuffs. Use skills with high crowd control potential, such as Feather Gathering, Wishing Light, Wind Attack, and Great Style continuously to lock down your opponents when they are not in a dominant state. On the other hand, if your opponent is in an immune state, use Divine Light and Lance and Shield to balance the immunity duration. Since skill cooldowns are relatively long, use Skywalker similar to the PVE combo during this time to stall. The ultimate skills Darksiders and Plume Glow will help you deal significant damage and control over a single target. Activate Divine Light, then use Strike to charge into the enemy team and execute Feather Gathering, and Wind Attack to gather enemies and knock them down. Then, employ Wishing Light, Underworld, and Feather Attack to deal area damage and accumulate damage. Use Broad Day buff skills, such as Plume Glow and Minerva's Judgment, and then retreat using Skywalker to both move and kite enemy targets.
Download Revelation Infinite Journey on App Store or Google Play now!